Now it should be working. Oh god, I've lost the stream! Wait, I can't, I've lost it on my own. Oh Jesus Christ, this is a disaster. I need to get back to the stream. Okay, can people hear me? Oh, is it loud? Let me turn it down. How's that? How about that? Okay. So I'm just gonna tweet. It is too loud still. I might just move the mic back a bit. Okay, I don't know how far behind it is. Let me just check. This is weird, man. Someone says, wait, oh, watch me playing a great game. What is this title? Streams. Bear with me a second. This is the first time I've ever actually streamed by myself, and it is a disaster. Okay, is the title changed now? My ears got MLG destroyed. Sorry, I legit did not know. Okay, the title's changed. Okay, so let me put out a link. Is the game you're playing YouTube title making? No, that's the game Mark Brown is playing. He gave me the cover video title, so thank him for that one. So I'm very sorry that I brought you guys on livestream for me to type out the tweet telling people to get on the stream, but I'm a very unorganized young man. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I just tweeted out like a dead link. This is embarrassing. Jesus Christ. Don't worry, because first time. What the hell, this game got suddenly dark. Yeah, it's because I'm not touching the controller. My brother thought I was watching gay porn when you laughed. Yeah, that's me. What's with the echo? What do you mean, like the game's echoing, or? Oh, it might be the mic picking up the game. Oh, I'm gonna have to play with like no audio, I guess. Unless actually, I might not have to play with no audio. I could plug it into the laptop. Like, actually, that would have loads of latency. So I'll just play really quiet audio. So, Turbovan, you're a cool guy. You deserve about 30 more subscribers. Thank you. If it's always embarrassing, you can ask my girlfriend. Funny guy. Okay, where is the link to this stream? Can someone post the link in the chat? Can someone like help me out here? Jesus Christ. It gives me a link, but it's like some weird dead link. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I found it. I'm behind, so thanks anyway if someone did post it. Okay, I'm just gonna post this a few places, wait for a few more people, and then get started as soon as. In the meantime, if you want to ask me any questions, will you be answering general questions about the channel? Yes, I will. Because I'm doing this by myself, I'm gonna have to look back and forth, but you know, hopefully it should be alright. What I'm thinking of doing is trying to do all, like, well, not all of them, but trying to do some of the Kong stages, you know, like the super hard Kong stages, because I haven't got all the letters. It's like, so I've got these 2 files, but I've completed, like, different parts of the game, like, different secret levels and stuff on each one. It's kind of annoying. I'll just do it on the main file, you know. And I'll just try and do as many as I can, and in the meantime just answer a bunch of questions and stuff. Is there a way that I can just oh, there we go. Okay, can you hear me again? Oh, Jesus Christ. This is going to be quite a disaster, I can already tell. I'm going to have to... Oh, can I get your autograph? Yes, Alex, you can. What was that? A racial slur and a fit of anger. Oh boy, I'm not touching that whole shenanigans. So I'm sorry, Mark Brown's just messaging me like, are you doing okay? I'm just gonna chill around here, make sure it's actually working. Yeah, what I was just saying, I'm thinking of doing the secret levels and all that kind of stuff. Are you willing to play Dark Souls? God, everyone just streams. Look, I gotta stream my own boys, you know. How many people are watching? I can't even see. Come on, YouTube. 41 watching now. That's a good number. I'll start. You know what? I will start. God, this feels really lonely playing without the game audio. If you lose too many times, you have to give back your critic license. I hope not, because this is a decently tough game. Why did you decide to stream? I don't know. I've never done it before, and I just... well, I've streamed with the Gaming Brit. Like, I've been on his stream a couple of times, and it was kind of fun. And I don't know. I just felt like doing it. Okay, let's see. Is there a world where I've got like a Kong level that I haven't completed? God. Like one where I've actually got the letters in the first place. Mark Brown in the chat. Wondering how you feel about other YouTubers, e.g. Mark Brown, ripping off your format. I'd say I ripped off Mark Brown more than he's ripped off me. I did see that Vanquish video. You're not getting away with that, Mark. But, like, you know, I've definitely taken more from Mark Brown than he has from me. Same with the Gaming Brit. Do you think the controls feel a bit off in this game? No, I think they're super good. I think there's something really good about how weighty the jumps and that feel in this game. I can understand why some people might not like constantly rolling to be at top speed and the sort of weightiness of his movement, but generally I think it feels really good. It's like I tend to like the quite oh God, it's like when I'm put on the spot like this, I can't speak. Oh shit, I remember this level. This is disgusting. Okay, why am I opting to play the hardest levels in my first live stream as if I could do that and talk at the same time. No, I can't even remember what I was on about. Oh yeah, no, the game feel in this is super good. I tend to like game feel with, I don't know, a general kind of weightiness to it. Like, I prefer Mario 3 controls to Mario World, but that might be because I grew up with Mario 3. Like, as young as I may be. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Do you have to shake roll in this one? No. That's probably... Oh, no! Oh, no! Okay. No, you don't have to. I just pressed the X button. I'm using the Pro Controller. Oh god, I've got low battery on my Pro Controller. The stream's at 360p. This is already not too good. I'm gonna have to plug this in a bit, and I don't know where a cable is because shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to give back my critic cred. Sorry, I'm just reading through the chat. This is probably the greatest Donkey Kong game ever made. Yeah, what's it? Oh god, I agree. Sorry, I was just going to turn the TV down. I agree. I think it's one of the best platformers ever made. Like, depending on my mood, you might catch me saying it's the best 2D platformer ever made. Depending on how I feel that day. I had a dream. So I was talking in that update video, right, about how I had a load of exams and all that, right? Like 2 days after my exams finished, I had a dream where I took an exam on a level from Donkey Kong Country Returns, and I just woke up, and it was the moment where I realised that I like prioritised this over my schoolwork. It was a spooky dream, but I've certainly had weirder. I just thought it was relevant and kind of funny to bring up. Oh wait, get that! Oh god. See, this bit's really cool because there's like a lot going on here with balancing other platforms and all that stuff at the same time, you know. Okay. Sorry, just audio on this thing. I need to like get a better setup for streaming. My setup for recording audio for videos is like I stack a bunch of games. Oh crap! I stack a bunch of games and books on top of each other, and then I stack it against my cupboard, my wardrobe. Sorry, with all my clothes. Shove a bunch of cushions in there and then call it a day. Oh yeah, and I physically print out the script to put on like a music stand. It's a really ghetto setup, and I should just buy a mic stand. Because it's like, I literally just balance a bunch of books and games on top of, you know, like one of those scratcher things for cats? Yeah, one of those. It's a bit precarious, and a couple times my mic's fully just fallen off while recording. So don't do that, kids. You know, I think Mark Brown has a decent setup, but mine's a bit Radio Shack, really. Sorry, I just keep looking at the chat. How much do you like Returns in comparison to Tropical Freeze? It's hard to say. I played it when it came out, so I mean, it's been a while, but also I didn't, you know, obviously like think about games in like the same kind of way back then. I remember liking it a lot. I thought it was more difficult than Tropical Freeze. For some reason, Tropical Freeze got this reputation as being like some legendary hard game. But I thought Returns was harder, but it might have just been because I was like however many years younger. When did this game come out? 2014? Yeah, so I was like 4 years younger. Oh, God, how am I going to concentrate and do this at the same time and look back and forth at the chat? Sorry, Someone's like, oh, someone else is saying Returns is a bit harder. Yeah, I guess I'm validated then. Oh god, here we go. Yeah, I don't know why someone's saying the gameplay's clunky. The way you... That's why. The way... It's the game's fault. The way you bounce off enemies and like stuff. I don't know, it's something about the way... I don't know if it's like the amount of hit stop they use or just the sound design of you bouncing off enemies, but something about it just feels a lot better than like most Mario games, really. Like especially like the new games. I don't like the... I mean, it's fine. Just the way you bounce off enemies in that isn't nearly as satisfying as something like this. There's just like a really innate... There's a really innate kind of satisfaction with doing it in the new Donkey Kongs. And speaking of the new ones, I'm very glad they didn't go with like a weird realistic style. Because, I mean, I know that's sort of what everyone associates with the old ones. But that on more modern hardware would just look creepy and weird. And, oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus. Maybe doing the hardest levels was not a good idea. The hardest levels with no checkpoints. Do you have a job apart from this channel? I'm quite a young'un. I'm not sure if anyone knows. No. Hopefully I won't be living on the streets. But like, it feels like there's input lag. I get what you mean in the sense that there is a weight to his movements. Like, if someone were to slow the footage down, you could see that he does he does a little startup run before you actually move at top speed, top like walking speed. But I don't know. I think generally the game kind of compensates well enough for it with enemy placements and all that. I was gonna make a thing actually on sort of, you know, clunky controls, not a big video, literally like a 2-minute video on a Quantum Break, because that game is relevant. And I have a script. Oh, can he make it? No. On Quantum Break, and I had a script done, and I planned for it to go live like 2 days after the cover video, but of course I ended up uploading the cover video the day before I went on like a 3-week holiday, so it just did not work out. Can you make... No, you can't make that. That was stupid. When's the next video coming out? Honestly, this is part of the reason I did the stream, because I don't know. Because I'm heading off to uni in like 2 weeks, and I don't know how much time I'll have. And I still don't know whether I'm going to take everything. Or the PC and everything. I may take the PS4... and, you know, sort of make some videos with that, because I was going to do like an Uncharted 4 thing. But I honestly don't know. I don't know till I'm there. You know, there are people who are at uni and manage to make videos, like the Gaming Brit has recently graduated, and he made a bunch while he was there. But it definitely slows the release schedule, you know what I mean? Well, I don't even know what I mean, but hopefully you do. Was Quantum Break the one with auto cover? Yeah, it was the time shifty one. How many people on 66 watching the stream? That's kind of crazy, considering I'm not like... I guess I'm doing this on my main channel, which is kind of silly. I'm just reading through the chat. What's your opinions about the new Metroid Prime game? I was wondering if someone would ask that. Sorry, I do this weird thing with my mouth whenever I can't think of something to say. The new Metroid Prime game. I'm feeling pretty positive about it, but not ecstatic. Like, I was ecstatic when the reveal trailer came out. I was so ecstatic. You have no idea. Because as soon as I saw stars in that video, Like, before even the music kicked in, as soon as I saw stars, I was like, it's Metroid, it's Metroid. Because I knew they weren't stupid enough to do a space thing right after Star Fox Zero is released and have it not be Metroid. I knew they wouldn't do that. So I knew, and then of course, as soon as the title theme for the first Prime kicked in, it was just amazing. But and then the news came out that Retro aren't developing it, and I'm sort of mixed. At first, okay, it's bouncing. Okay, there we go. At first, I was kind of okay, at first I was kind of let me stop for a minute. Actually, no, let me not. Let me do this the hardcore way. At first, I was a bit disappointed because obviously I love Retro. Like, this is Retro's latest game, and it's amazing. But so, you know, I was disappointed that, like, my favourite dev, arguably, wasn't making the new one, you know, a successor to, arguably, you know, definitely in my top 3 games. But I talked to Charlie, the gaming Brit, about it, and he was telling me, you know, Prime has always been Tanabe's baby. And, you know, he sort of had a falling out with Retro. And a lot of the stuff in Prime is... a lot of the lore and stuff is Tanabe. So I got thinking, okay, well, that will probably be safe. And they'll definitely... I'll bet that they are definitely going to model this after Prime 1. They're definitely going to want to play it safe. Because Other M was different. It was very... No! Other M was very different, and it was worse off for it. So they're definitely gonna want to go back to what is traditional, and so they've Cranky again, and they've already got you know, a 2D Metroid coming out in the form of the Metroid 2 remake. So obviously they're like, oh, what's the second, you know, what's the other most critically acclaimed title in our series next to Super Metroid? Oh, it's Metroid Prime. So of course they're gonna model it after Prime 1 rather than Prime 2 or 3. Prime 3 was too different and is sort of mixed among fans. I like it, but among fans it is mixed, so they're definitely going to do Prime 1. Especially considering they used Prime 1's title theme in that very rushed together trailer where it was just the Prime 1 title music from 15 years ago, and then Metroid Prime 4.png, and nothing else. You know, First Look is the title of the trailer on YouTube, but like, you know, first look my arse. Like, what's this a first look at? The font, you know? Actually, not even that. It's the same font. God, maybe I should play some easier levels because I'm finding it hard to concentrate. I haven't read the chat in a while. Sorry. In a bit, I'll get to the next kind of... Actually, there's no checkpoints. I'll get past this bit and then I'll have a look at what questions have been rolling around. Why did I choose Cranky Kong for this? Okay, here we go. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, he does it! Oh no, he doesn't do it. Yeah, Samus Returns Amiibo stuff sucks. I actually want them to take the Other M approach. I hate to tell you, bud, but you're wrong. Can you see Metroid going the way of Sonic, making 2D and 3D games in tandem? Yeah, well, that's basically what they did in the mid-2000s. You know, they had Fusion and Prime came out at, like, the same time. And, of course, Zero Mission came out in 2004. Well, they were doing, like, portable and console ones in tandem, more like. But now that the Switch is a thing, that's not even an issue. Retro got... And all their talent left to go, not get treated like shit. I don't know what's happened to Retro. A lot of people mention this. What's happened to Retro? Nothing. Nothing's happened to Retro. Okay, more devs have left than I thought. Originally, I thought it was just the sort of lead guys behind Prime 1 who left. But someone showed me like a sort of an Excel spreadsheet of everyone. Oh wait, I've never noticed that. Hold on. Look at this detail. Like he crouches. If you're near the edge, he does. Oh wait. Oh, he puts his hands over the edge. That's just a neat. See, look, Retro's still alive, baby. They still put love into their games. But I guess that's my point. More people have left than I thought. But Tropical Freeze is like the greatest platformer of all time. I think people who say, oh, Retro is dead, either just played the Prime games, and I may be making assumptions here, or didn't play any of them, and are just kind of like, oh yeah, Metroid's the cool kid series, that's the one with cred, and they're just like, oh well, now they make Scooby-Doo cartoon games, you know, so they've lost their mojo. But they're like the greatest Scooby-Doo cartoon games of all time. You know, you can't write off the game for the genre unless it's a cover shooter. Then you're allowed to do that. But no, get it. No, Retro are still as talented as ever, and they may not be making the same kind of games, but you know, screw this level. I'm just gonna do some good levels rather than doing the same thing over and over again. But they, oh, for fuck's sake. Where's a cable? There's got to be one nearby. I feel like there's one very nearby. Let me just talk for a bit. Okay, so. But the talent is still evident in Tropical Freeze, even though it's like a stupid kiddie platformer. The level design, like background detail, animation, everything, it's still very clear that there's still a talented bunch. Oh, fuck me, I need a cable. This is the most unorganised stream of all time. No, that doesn't fit. Where's a technician? What am I talking about? This is people are talking about Bungie, Activision, Xenoblade 2. Xenoblade 2 it just like the art style just rubs me the wrong way. It really does. I'm carrying the mic with me to look for a cable. The art style really rubs me the wrong way. It's not even that big a departure, but it's like apparently Japan didn't like X very much. You know, Xenoblade X. Here we go. Oh, never mind. Apparently Japan didn't like Xenoblade X very much, and neither did I. But you know, oh, that's broken. What a disaster. I might have to switch. Okay, I might have to switch to my internal mic. Like, just, you're gonna have to put up with it. Now, best stream ever. Come on, Turbo. You scared? Not. I'm definitely not. But it's just, I don't know. Weeb. It's, you're like, Xenoblade wasn't great. Jeez. Oh, good. I just turned it up for no reason. Yeah. Okay, I did switch back to the normal mic, but I am going to switch back to the crappy mic so I can charge the controller. What it was, Elgato for some reason turned the mic off when I switched mics. So hopefully you still hear me on the internal microphone. And let me just get back to it. This is so bad. I subscribed to Turbo for the sick gameplay. Turbo stream right here. Is this a Fallout 4 of streams? Absolutely. Minimalist approach to streaming. Okay. Good. So, okay, ask me more questions, because I'm sick of talking about Xenoblade 2. Because like, I don't hate it, but it annoys me how little I'm interested in it. Yeah, after I was so hyped for Xenoblade X, and then was just, like, bored, I just can't get hyped, really. How sad. Pretty much the only Switch game I'm sort of excited for is Mario Odyssey, which looks fantastic. But apart from that, I'm not looking forward to it. Tell me when it comes back. I mean, whoa! I'm trying to increase the audio, but it's alive. Okay, good. Okay. God, the stream is so far behind. Like it's like 5 minutes behind. What's going on? This is so bad. God, give me some more funky Sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen. Give me some more funky questions, boys. Even though you'll hear me saying that in about 3 minutes' time. Jesus Christ. I love how I didn't even like practice streaming, I just sort of like, oh, it'll be easy, I just press the thing and I do it. But I think next time I'll stream from the PC, because I'm streaming from a laptop, and I'm not sure if it's the internet or if the laptop just can't handle it. Like if it just can't handle outputting the